Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld 1.0 playthrough with the Cold Foresters. We are overlooking a siege that rudely interrupted our party before it really even got started. So, I think we're going to do the usual. We're going to hit these guys with mortars. We're going to try and wait until their gear shows up, and then it shouldn't take more than 1 or 2 mortar shells to get them to attack our colony, at which point I think our defenses should be more than capable to handle a group this size. I'm not going to worry about moving anyone inside because it doesn't look like anyone's outside. So I'll just manually keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's hit them because I really want to get started on finishing up our final preparations. Our ship is basically ready to go. Big picture, I'm thinking we move on immediately to some defenses. Somehow we came into a large portion of steel and plasteel, so there's more we can do to boost our defenses. Some extra walling. We also have quite a bit of granite that we can build with. That's the strongest stone. And I'm thinking that right now it's the middle of summer, or basically the end of summer, 4 days left. We get through our harvest, we get through the fall, and maybe we start trying to launch our ship during the winter and bunker down during the winter to hold off enemies. Because I imagine during that time we'll be mostly staying within our compound. And the snow will make it just slower for people to approach. You know, if they get downed or decide to prepare for a while, I don't know, the elements will be a little bit harsher than they would be, you know, during the summer or the fall or the spring. So that's the plan, to prepare, and then right when winter starts or it starts getting cold and we see the first snow, maybe that's when we turn on our ship and we hunker down and hope that we have enough supplies, materials, and defenses to keep us alive until we can leave. We'll get to the siege in a minute, but one thing I'm thinking about doing as part of the big picture is maybe sealing off this corner and moving some things, or maybe leaving up some defenses if we need it, but we'll seal off this corner and just focus maybe on these two and increase defenses here. I think we'll lengthen these walls to make it, you know, a little bit more of a trap gauntlet for them to go through. And, you know, but again, that'll probably help just the first couple of waves, because I don't know if we'll have time to even reset traps. It makes it sound like it's going to be coming non-stop for 15 days, so we'll see. But anyway, first things first. Let's take care of this siege, which looks like, you know, I don't see really any armor on these guys, so I'm not expecting a huge resistance here. We'll go ahead and grab, honestly, whoever's just closer. First of all, let's look at these turrets. I'm going to be fine with incendiary if you want. I mean, yeah, we kind of burned a bunch of their stuff last time, which maybe we can avoid. Although I think explosive can cause a fire. Explodes when damaged. Yeah, I think it can cause something to burn. I don't know. But Lions, after you drink psychite tea, get on the mortar. Matthew, after you training squirrel 1. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We'll go ahead and interrupt that. You guys all have high explosive. Let's make sure none of you have a forced target. It looks like no. Oh, you have the EMP shells. So let's go ahead and get rid of those and extract the shell so we don't fire that at them, and we'll be ready to go. So that's Matthew and Lines. We want to get 4 people on turrets if we can. Nelson, you're going to play billiards? Perfect. So it looks like you have nothing better to do. Tinny, you're going to eat a meal. That's fine. As soon as you're done, you jump over here. Otherwise, we'll let everyone do what they want to do. Hopefully no one wanders outside. If they do, I'll take control and prevent that. And whoever gets on the mortars is just going to start firing, which is fine, but we don't want to do too much damage before they... That's a nice opening salvo. I want their equipment to arrive so we can salvage something out of this. So I'm actually getting a bit nervous that I want their gear to come in as soon as possible here, because the next direct hit like that could cause them to charge, at which point we'll lose out on the gear. It just won't show up. Alright, looks like that meal is taking a while. Speed, here comes one more. Where is their gear? Oh man, we need that gear to come up. I mean, do I hold fire just for a couple seconds? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it won't slow them down, so just hold fire. I'll keep you selected so I can untoggle it. I want to see this gear come in. Come on, where's your gear? These guys are more unprepared than I thought. Okay, here it comes. So I'm going to stop holding fire. This stuff is coming in. And we should have guys ready to fire right away. Good. And they're still not attacking, huh? I'm surprised by this. There is a couple guys bleeding out here, though, that might force the issue. Dead in 7 hours. Yeah, it's not looking good. They're beating out fires at least. That's good to see. I would like them to put out the fires before they decide to attack. And ideally, one of these guys will bleed out, and then that'll prompt the issue. Here comes another mortar. Okay, that just slaughtered them. Okay, I'm getting those guys off the mortars. I don't want to use any more shells, and they're pretty fairly depleted, and I don't want to destroy any equipment. So let's go ahead and... Oh, well, actually, I'll just draft and undraft you guys to reset your priorities. So they're going for the left corner. Yes, we need to respond. There are no fires to put out. We'll get maybe a couple of little weapons out of this. A little minigun, some meals, some components, some shells. That'll be nice. Maybe a prisoner or two. Dead in 3 hours. Won't be you. You have a bionic arm, though. Which I don't think we can remove once you're dead. But I'm going to try. I'm going to look at that. And actually, we desperately need some non-prisoners. Because as you can see, just adding 2 more snakes and suddenly the snake pit is... Well, their food storage is getting depleted pretty fast. So this will be nice to see. Yeah, see, you have a pain stopper. But we cannot operate on you. Which is fine. Okay, well, here they come. Let's get everyone ready to respond. Yeah, see Big Red over there mining. We'll grab just all of you guys, and we'll get you in this general area, and then we'll just distribute from there. We'll grab our assault rifles, which I believe are the first 4. Yeah, the first 4 of you can all kind of take position up here. We'll get one of you into better cover in a second. Lyons and Matthew, maybe on this end. Oh, we have 3 charge rifles now. That's cool. We'll get you one over here. Pacheco, it's a bit far for you to go. Big Red sniper. Mike and Kimmy also snipers. And then 1 melee guy you can wait by the door. Wow, they're coming in fast. Tini, let's get you under behind cover. Pacheco, I don't see you making it, so just hang back. Burton, you're barely going to make it in, but we might want you to jump out and do something. Where are you going? It's interesting. I wonder if he's aware of these traps and from a previous attack, so he's going to go in a different direction. But they are fleeing now. We don't want them to flee. We need some meat, as much as I hate to say it. Yeah, look at all these guys. So let's get our snipers. Oh, we never built a door right here. That's a bit disappointing for this situation. You guys come out here. Pacheco, you go back to doing what you're doing. Burton, you go get that guy. It looks like he's coming in. The rest of you chase him out this way, and we'll see where they're going. Looks like they're going out the north. Oh, Burton's not going to make it, so you go ahead and stop. Yeah, maybe we do want a door here. Okay, you guys keep going up to here, maybe. Maybe there's some that are damaged. Okay, so I like where the snipers are going. They might be able to head off some of these guys. Yana looks injured. Obviously, Tony's a little too fast. Maybe Ali, or Robinson. Here we go. Hopefully, we can get Robinson here. Got him with a headshot. Maybe someone gets a lucky shot on Yana up here. That's really what it comes down to with the snipers. Well, that's looking pretty close to out of your range. Oh, no. You've got quite a bit more cells there. Okay, you guys your work is done. I'm going to do an unforbid all real quick in case anyone wants to go haul some things in. In the meantime, maybe these snipers can grab Yana. I mean, we're just looking for snake food at this point. And no, they couldn't get the shot off. But, you know, we tried. And someone lost a head from a trap here, it looks like. Maybe he got shot off. Zafe. Your head was shot off. Kimmy. And Kimmy has bloodlust, so you know she like that. Let's see your needs here. You killed someone. 12. Nice. Let's see. We probably want some meat. How's our freezer looking? Oh yeah, we definitely want animal meat, so we'll go ahead and hunt all of you guys. Get these bodies in as soon as we can. What is your gear like? You've got only normal 52. Yeah, I really want to keep an eye out for high-quality marine armor. Even oh, we have a prisoner. Even if it's tainted, dead in 3 hours, we might be able to get there. Let's see. Mal, I think you're somewhat fast, right? 4.56? Or actually, no one's faster than Lines at this point. 5.01. You still have that peg leg. I want to get you a prosthetic leg. I think we started making one. I'll have to check where we got on that. But you go capture him. Assuming you're not too far away. Yeah, you're not in a bad spot. We might be able to get there and back in 3 hours. It's maybe unlikely. Oh, we have another one here, though. You've got a little bit more time. We'll grab... anyone close by? It might be just worth abandoning the 3-hour guy. Yeah, Lions, go for Sachiko instead. Oh, and Feo. Dead in 2 seconds. It's gonna be tight. You have bionic arm. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to harvest that. I don't think a strip will do it. It's not under gear or anything. Okay, we need to get the hauling in because our snakes are gonna get hungry soon. Now, speaking of our snakes, we lost our egg last time. Someone ate it. So I went ahead and forbid our animals from entering the snake pit. But I think it's very possible one of the snakes themselves could have eaten the egg. In which case, I need to tweak the snake pit a little bit. So the snake pit area is now going to not allow that. I mean, I know that's... technically, I know that's enough. But it also makes me a little bit concerned. So I'll dial it back even further. We'll reinstall you here. Now, our colonists have no problem going in here. So they can... once the egg is hatched, hopefully they get on it, they move it. Critical priority. And it sits here safely without interference from any of our animals until it hatches. That's the idea. But as usual, let's see, Berg. Yeah, 1 hour, we're not going to make that. But where is Lines? You're bringing in this person right now, who had 2 extra hours on the other person. So I'm feeling good that Lines can get Sachiko in, I believe it was. Yeah, here's Sachiko's bed, already assigned. A drifter. Medical emergency. Yeah, you're dead in 2 hours. Serrano, how close are you? You're in bed. Lines, do you have medical skill? Not really. We really just need to stop the bleeding, though, I'm guessing. What about you? Oh, Mal, I think you do. Not really. Mike? Yes, Mike, why don't you jump over here and tend to Sachiko, first thing. Meanwhile, Sachiko, what do you got going on? Slowpoke, Pessimist. Not great traits whatsoever. Animals, melee, you know, not too impressive. How's your health? Your left kidney has been destroyed, so you'll have trouble fighting off diseases and recovering from illnesses and stuff like that. But it's kind of all hands on deck at this point. And if you could haul, that's really all we need you for. Although Slowpoke isn't really a great trait to have with hauling, but, you know, at least it'll still be getting done. And you do have a little construction passion. I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of construction and repairing, I'm guessing, once we get the ship fired up. We don't really do any researching at this point. Yeah, so you'll just kind of be a hauler. You're young. You don't really have any injuries besides the kidney, which, by the way, we might have, although I think kidney is the one thing we don't have. We've got Joywire and Pain Stopper. Liver. Right, it's a liver. A couple Archotech components. Oh, shit. Do we just make Lines ridiculously good? 2 Archotech legs? This is probably better spent elsewhere, but I'm such a fan of Lines that, yeah, we're just going to go 2 Archotech legs instead of the peg leg. Right leg. Correct? Yes. Okay. Meanwhile, Sachiko, let's go ahead and try to recruit you. I didn't even look at this, by the way. Oh, you'll be easy to recruit. 17 we can knock out fairly quick. And then 33% means it'll happen almost right away after the point that we, or after the point that we wear down your resistance. Now, our best doctor looks like he's going to operate on lines, but he just drank Psychite tea. Does that affect your manipulation? You're high on Psychite tea. Well, this actually is good probably for this. Pain and tiredness. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, so you're in less pain and less tired, and your manipulation's enhanced. Okay, go for it. You're good. You are ready to operate. Light level's good. It's clean in here. Take a quick look. Oh, that's beauty. If we go to room stats, we can see that the cleanliness is sterile. Good. That's as high as you can get. I'm fairly sure. Okay, so Serrano's off to go get the arm. Sorry, the leg. It's probably a waste to boost one guy so much when other people could use it, but I kind of got the idea to turn Lions into a super soldier. He also has a Luciferium addiction and a need. Way to go, Serrano. You pulled it off, and there's the peg leg. We get the wood back. Nice. Throw that right into one of the furnaces. Medical emergency for Sachiko. So your consciousness is very poor. So 10% consciousness. 0 is you're dead. Now, your blood loss has been extreme, but you are patched up. You should be on the mend, but if something were to happen now where we fed you food that gave you food poisoning, then you could easily die from that. But it looks like you should be making a full recovery, aside from Lines destroying your kidney. But hey, Lines saved your life also, so sort of balances out. One wall over is Lines also recovering. 2 Archotech legs. Now moving right now is none, but I'm curious to see what this number jumps up to. It's going to be well over 5. Okay, what's next? We've got a few loose ends to tie up before we get ready. One of them is this. This is now ready to go down. Marble wall, I don't see us using. We've got plenty of granite. We'll go with that. And we'll bring it all the way into here. I don't see why not. We'll lay these down. I'm just going to forbid these for now. They'll remind me if I see them there. So this is fairly well closed off. There's a kind of a weak point here of only 2 walls of thickness. And now, just to be extra safe, I could just plop one in there, and that's essentially the same thing as triple walling. There's this little area here. I don't know if this is enough space to really trigger an infestation. Though we might as well seal it off, but do we waste a trap doing so? I know we have a lot of steel now, but we could use it up quickly. Yeah. What the heck. If it happens while we're trying to recover or something, I just want it to be over with. So we'll do that. And we'll also look to triple wall this one, except we'll forbid those for now until this trap is in. This one we finished off. These we finished off a while back. And I think that's pretty much all I'm worried about. I guess there's this area near the bridge, but this is partially open here, unroofed. I don't know. I'm sure it'll bite us at some point. Medical emergency steel for Sachiko. Is someone helping Sachiko? I mean, you are... Yeah, I mean, you're just, you're at the 10%, which is really close. Your blood loss was extreme. But look at that percentage going down. It just went down. Yeah, okay, so it's trickling down. I'm assuming that's good. Yeah, so you should hopefully get better. Oh, and you're no longer incapable of walking, and a medical emergency went away. Good. I don't see us transport potting anytime soon, but just kind of for balance. Let's see. Okay, well, this is all queued up to marble wall, which we don't have, and it's not strong anyway, so we're going to go ahead and cancel all of this and replace it with granite. Okay, that'll be a little bit stronger. I don't know if they're going to go for the ship or just have normal raids as usual. Hauling. Oh, unforbid. Let's do another unforbid all. A couple of the bodies are still out there. I don't want the wildlife to be eating them. Who can haul? Emmy. You're making kibble. That's great. Kristen. You're cleaning dirt. Kristen, why don't you come and prioritize a little hauling? Oh, Huber's already doing that. That's great to see. Okay, so someone's coming out to do it on their own. That's fantastic. Way to go, Huber. I think we tweaked that a little bit recently. Okay, well, I haven't opened the world map yet. So we've got this offer for 1 shield belt just to destroy 11 enemies in an outpost. Not really useful for us. Uranium ore is interesting. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit. Threats are unknown. And this one has just 2... Well, this one only has 4.6 days. I kind of don't hate the idea of going to grab a little bit. And then building a few more sniper turrets. They still take a huge amount of steel. But this way we could reload them a couple times. Yeah, 4.6 days. How long is it going to take us to get there? Say we just send like 2 miners to take out 2 enemies, a turret and a mortar. Or we can just go trade. Two enemies. How do we do that? Now, if we trade, we can also start buying more, stocking up on more things like these Insanity Lances and Shock Lances, which are going to be invaluable, I think, for the final defense. They go through walls. We can get anyone on the map and really disrupt an attack. But yeah, we've got some Doomsdays ready to go. Got our anti-grain warheads here, which we'll probably load into our mortars, although we could also make them into traps. You know, I guess I'll start the effort to start walling this off. How do we want to do that? Do we not just tear all this down and reclaim the materials and turn this into a corner? I guess we could use the corner. And then we'll still maybe keep this general defense in case sappers decide to come in one way or another. We still sort of have something here. But otherwise, I think I might just start... I think I might just tear this all up and replace it with granite wall. I might regret this, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, except, well, maybe not the bridge. Although I guess, actually, the bridge would probably be just fine to take down. I'd rather the enemies didn't have a good place to... definitely the wooden door needs to be replaced. I'd rather the enemies didn't have a good place to kind of stand and fight from. They can stand the marsh. And we'll get the steel spike traps kind of more on the inside. All of these two, granite, reinstall, in case someone decides to come in here somehow. And I think we'll have the materials to... Did I reinstall you? Yeah, yes I did, and not you, though. Okay, all 3 have been removed, or queued for removal. I could have sworn I deconstructed this bridge. Oh, I have these marked for deconstruct. Don't deconstruct. Cancel the deconstruct. But they're still queued to reinstall. Okay, good. I guess the bridge stays. I don't want to remove floor necessarily. I do want to rebuild these, though. And maybe double up. Get another one here. So that'd be building 3 of those. That alone is about 1,000. Over 1,000 steel. The other material's no big deal, but the steel would be an issue. Well, I mean, we have 1,700. And I'd also like to not only rebuild this uranium slug turret, but get 1, maybe 2 more. Also looking at about 1,000 steel. And then the uranium, plus the uranium to reload. Alright, this is done. Let's unqueue. What about this one? That's, oops, not that one, that one. Alright, we'll go ahead and knock these out real quick. Our constructor should be on it. Deconstructing is lower priority than building, so I expect this to happen first. Norbert! Wait, how old are you? Obedience release. You need to be in grays. You're too little. And another siege. Outlaw vampires. Okay. At least they didn't interrupt a party this time. How's your gear? Your marine armor looks like it's 100%, or do we not know yet? Yeah, Kimmy, I miss Kimmy in the marine helmet. In fact, really quickly, let's go look to see if there's any she could take right now. Gear. 52%, not good enough. Is this marine armor? 44, not good enough. And no marine helmets. Anna, how you doing? 20%. Yeah, it's a long road to get that snake out. Okay, well, we'll do what we normally do. We'll queue up a hunt job here. We'll get whoever's near the mortars to jump on them and start firing. We're down to how many? 25 explosive shells? I guess we're keeping up on those bills. Let's grab... Is anyone here? Most people are asleep, I guess. A tinny. Get on that one. Mal, should jump on one. So Chico. Kristen doesn't fight. Mike, get on one. Most people... Where is everybody? I guess this is the big apartment complex. Big Red, why don't you jump on one? Sorry to wake you guys up. We'll leave everyone asleep for now. I don't believe the turrets or the mortars are set to hold fire, but I'll select them all in case I need to do something like that, or set a force target or something. Let's see where these guys set up. Okay, so their gear is already arriving, so keep hammering them with the turrets. Hopefully we don't destroy too much stuff. And hopefully we hit them hard enough so they run. Oh, we got a Doomsday out here. I certainly don't want him getting inside the base. John just took some damage. You're going to be dead in 12 hours? Okay, so he might bleed out before the attack. We also got Lucky here, who's currently fine. So 2 Doomsdays. One of their mortars is going up now. One of their guys is dead. Two pretty big misses there. I guess we killed a squirrel, though. Was that us? Yeah, Big Red hit it with a mortar. Way to go. Well, unforbid. Although I really don't want someone coming out yet. Hopefully we don't destroy this Doomsday with a rocket. It's like, at this point, it's almost maybe worth getting a couple snipers out for some precision shots to save the gear, but I'm not too interested in, you know, making a big effort to reclaim these Doomsdays. We certainly need some of these mortars to land here, though. Here we go. Oh, one hit. Well, on the bright side, we destroyed their mortar blueprints. I don't know if they have enough steel. Okay, they're assaulting. This is actually pretty good. We've got a lot of gear. Did the other crew get any... They did get sandbags up. Go ahead and deconstruct. Do I have to claim this first? I have to claim it? What is this? Why can't I deconstruct this? Orders claim. Orders deconstruct. Weird. Build copy. Fine. Is there an update to this game? You can't deconstruct sandbags? No? Okay. There's something weird going on with the ownership of this this item, but we really need to get our hauling going. Huber was doing it. What's he doing now? Okay, he's hauling. I guess there's only so much one person can do. In the meantime, let's get everyone ready. We'll stop the barrage. Get out here. Grab you 4, like last time, pretty much the same. Get you there. Lyons and Matthew on this side. Nelson. Pacheco, if you can make it. Doesn't look like it, so maybe just... Shit. I don't know. Yeah, go for it. Most people are trickling in. Where's Lucky? Here is Lucky. Okay, this is... I think we want to maybe... One thing we could have done was get an Insanity Lance and use that early on Lucky. I'm worried we don't have time to do it now. Is anyone near the storage room? Huber could possibly pull it off, but not before Lucky gets within our base, I don't think. So we're just going to have to keep a very close eye on him and hopefully avoid his shot. Pacheco, just hang back. You're frail. In fact, go do something else. We can live without your shotgun fire. You three, Burton, come here and then here. And then we'll see where that gets us. Alright, so one guy's going to hit a trap, maybe two. Okay, so Lucky does have quite a big wind-up on his shot before he can fire. I'm going to direct everyone to shoot at him. Oh, Burton, I meant to, you know what I should have done? Do that first and then that. No need to come up to the sandbags first. In fact, come here, here, and then here. Maybe you'll get involved. Probably not. Etienne, let's get you behind cover. Oh, someone's using that cover. Huber, maybe? Run around, or just pop over here. Okay, Lucky is almost in. Collins needs treatment. Angie took a shot. No immediate danger, right leg. Got hit pretty good. Okay. Okay, there's Lucky. He's in. Everybody. You guys and you guys. Focus fire. I'll make sure I get Lucky here. On Lucky. And hopefully he doesn't get a shot off. If he does, we're going to take some damage. Maybe we can run and avoid it. Okay, Lucky's down. Nice shooting, guys. Okay, the rest we can just let play out, I'm pretty sure. Oh, here comes Burton. So as long as you don't get in the way of turret fire, Burton, go ahead and go after Cave here. I don't know what Rose is doing. Pretty ballsy. Maybe Kimmy can use that helmet. Got someone taking fire behind our table, which we destroyed. I would give chase because we need the bodies, but we're going to focus on these two guys, get them, and then collect everyone else that was killed up here and what have you. So let's get these two. Matlock. Okay, and we might get a prisoner out of it. Okay, so unforbid, or unrecruit. Yeah, we got some repairs to do. We'll do an unforbid all. And Matlock. Dead in 6 hours. Great, Nelson. Why don't you go grab Matlock? How are things looking out here? Can we deconstruct these? Yeah, something with that one. Maybe it needs to be repaired first. And then we can deconstruct it. And if that's the case, I'll just leave it as it is. We've got enough jobs to do without worrying about that. We got turkey hunt queued up. Yeah, the hunting's not really getting done. I might have to look at that job queue. But if it means the hauling happens first, that's fine. 48 package survival meals. I'm not sure if we have enough room for that. We kind of keep them here, which is kind of weird that they're on shelves, but I guess it's fine. I only stacked to 10. Now, how are our other puppies doing? See, we got Boogie, another husky puppy. Stay and graze. Got the squirrel. Got a bunch of Muffalo. Pregnant again. Oh no, we still just have the 3, but one pregnant. I confused the cows with Muffalo. And Alcatraz is pregnant again. From Ghostface? Blind Ghostface keeps fathering puppies. I mean, I assume, Norbert, that your father is Ghostface. Yeah. Your father, your great-grandfather, and your grand-uncle. I'm not even sure how to wrap my head around that, but it doesn't sound ideal. Okay, but anyway, Huber, dutifully hauling. Is anyone else even doing it? And I guess I could always look at the work tab. Nelson also has it pretty high. Kristen. Emmy cleans first. Kimmy cleans. Yeah, Kristen, why don't you bump your hauling up? Meteorite. Gold. Oh, another. I thought this was gold. Another component meteorite. Which is nice. We have 124. I'll try to remember where it is, and we'll mine it when we need it. It's not that much. This still hasn't gotten done, surprisingly. We'll go ahead and unforbid that one. Major breakers for Kristen. You don't like the hauling we put you on, is that what it is? Let's look at your needs. Yeah, the corpses are everywhere. Lions and Mike are laying it on pretty thick, and the environment's unsightly. But you should bounce back. I don't see any big problems here. Now, I think we did get some armor here. Marine helmet, 72%. Yes, we will take that. So let's strip you. And then Kimmy will most likely put that on automatically. Someone else had marine armor. There's the 44%. Someone with purple. They might have escaped. We got Doomsday to bring in. Got some weapons. Someone out here. More hauling. Yeah. Just don't have enough work. Burton's fully healed. I didn't really know Burton got hurt. So, Suchiko, how's this coming along? Okay. We just saw it jump from 13.2 to 11.6. It started at 17. It's trickling down. It'll happen soon. Matlock, meanwhile, a little bit tougher to recruit. How are your skills? You're tough, body purist, and you're nimble. All, well, two fairly good traits, and then one, you know, it's kind of tough if they lose limbs. And each one you add on decreases, just increases the debuff. But your rivals died. You're in an okay mood. You had 3 allies with you. Or 3 rivals, rather. I guess we'll get you, but I kind of want to focus on Suchiko instead of spreading out our efforts. Someone just fought. Mike and Kimmy. There's Kimmy's sniper rifle. Oh no, Kimmy has the charge rifle. Mike is the other sniper. Kimmy did go ahead and put on that helmet, so that's good to see. We weren't able to get the marine armor for her, though. And this stuff is tainted, so what do? We just incinerate that stuff, don't we? Burn apparel if it's tainted. Yeah, we do everything. The only thing we don't do is the foil helmets. We shouldn't do the shield belts, although I don't think they can be tainted. Well, if they can't be tainted, then there's no point in whether or not that's checked. Yeah, so those clothes will get burned eventually. And let's see, Anna, how you doing? 27%, yeah. Hopefully we'll keep this snake alive. Okay, cool. And then before we wrap it up, I want to look at the corner here. Yeah, we got to get this shored up here. Granite wall here, 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 and here. And maybe we end up double walling this, I don't know. But I would like to see this closed up as soon as possible. I mean, we do have it defended, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But you don't really want to leave wide open entryways into your base. And here they go, they're getting on it. That was fairly quick. Now, does that mean that they also did this one? Okay, they did. One more. Actually, I would like to see them finish this off. Well, I think I'll just leave it here, and then when we come back, we will really start buckling down on improving our defenses. We'll get through our growing season pretty quick here. I think we'll do, like, we'll extend these. I think I mentioned that. More traps, maybe more guns, get the guns built. Maybe make a caravan run to acquire more materials so we can do that. And then hopefully get on target for turning this baby on right at the start of winter. And maybe the first day of spring we fly out of here. That might be fitting. Okay, well, I thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.